I was not muted. My mic was not set for some reason. I'm very happy that you are here to tell me that, Ulu. My biggest fear is streams where I'm silent and no one is here to point that out. And then I've had streams where I've been live for like an hour and nobody ever told me I was talking to the ether. I don't want to fight you. I want to listen. I want to vibe to the forest music. Orb. Oh, hang on, I need choke buff. Die, forest flamingo. Blessed dark. Thank goodness you're unharmed. We would have arrived sooner. We, too, had a rather unwelcome visit from the children. You're an acquaintance of Master Matoya, then. My apologies. The children have been acting strange as of late, so I thought to take a closer look. I was careless. Strange? What have you seen? At first, there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary, the usual gathering of ingredients for poisons from flora and fauna. But then I took in the notice of their venomous spiders. They've been breeding them in much greater numbers. It's as if they're preparing for something. Any ideas as to what? Could be anything, really. If it meant the end of the blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. But perhaps we can use their present preoccupation with spiders to our advantage. If we were to introduce a threat to the nests where they keep them, the children will be compelled to save them. Bees, for example, are natural predators of spiders. Set them loose in the nests and we would have our opportunity to sneak into their encampment. What a mischievous plan! With a bit of smoke, we should be able to subdue a few colonies long enough to secure their hives. Have you anything we might be able to use? We should have smoke bombs in the outpost over there. And it's settled. Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and let's search about for beehives. I imagine the bees won't take too kindly to your visit, but once they're knocked out, take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think. Stop. Again. I am trying to vibe to the forest music. I do not need your J-Rock Final Fantasy battle music. Like, it's great, but I don't want it to interrupt what I'm already listening to. Get out of here, you dang flamingo. Wait, is that on? Bees! Not the bees! We are an isekai now. I don't know if you've been here at all during Shadowbringers. I feel like you have. Oh, Burlap's asking to use. What was the last bit that you did watch, Ren? Also, I'm really trying to decide whether or not I want to play Persona 5 Tactica on stream or not. Not the bees! Summon Bahamut to kill the bees! You ever be so terrified of bees that you just summon an Elder Dragon? Yeah. Part of me wants to get Persona 5 Tactica. Like, once my sub for this runs out, do that? I don't know. The guard returned to Slitherbow, but not before offering his thanks. The beehives, Thancred and I were successful in acquiring what we needed. How did you fare? Basically, I just Shadowbringers. I'm not worried about spoilers, and I think last time I did an evening was an Eorzea got yoinked to this world, and Alice was like, all the people who could have figured it out are already affected by it. Okay, so that's a lot. That's a lot. We got isekai. We're here. They're like, hey, you're the warrior of darkness now. Go and defeat these guys who have a bunch of light ether, because you're the only one who can probably kill them and not get corrupted by them. And so I've already killed 2 of them and restored nighttime to 2 areas. And this really old fat guy who runs this city is like, yo, how dare you do that? We're going to declare war on you. How dare you try and save the world? And that's where we are right now. We're trying to save a 3rd area at this point. Let us hurry before the bees begin to stir. The children's settlements to the west, a place they call the Woven Oath. According to the guard, there's an airway apart from the entrance which leads to the spider's nest. If fates are kind, the way will be clear. There's this guy, Ranjit. Apparently, he is the new what's his face? The new Xenos, because I'm not allowed to defeat him. The game stops and is like, oh my god, he's too powerful, you can't, even though I didn't take that much damage and I totally could have killed him. Up there's the airway, do you see it? A bit far, perhaps. We should be able to toss the bag through. Though we should probably loosen the ropes, keeping it closed, enough that it falls open when it lands inside. May I do the honors? That should do it. Now we wait. What's that? Bees! By the abyss, they're everywhere! Someone help! We have to save the spiders! Are bees actually natural enemies of spiders? Looks like our plan is working. Still, it's quite likely not all were drawn away from their posts. You should come to blows with the children. I'll see to it any signs of the struggle are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy Y'shtola more time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her. Your concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it'll come to that. Why do I get the feeling you enjoy the idea of my loafing about bored in the shadows? Come now, Thancred. The shadows are a fitting place for a warrior of darkness. Now, if you're both ready... Yeah. He breaks guns. Time for subtlety. Subtlety. None shall know we are here. Metal Gear. Just call me Solid Snake. Can't be spotted. Yeah. Oh, I should probably heal myself. Okay, cool. He's dead. Let's chill. No, bat, go away. I will not be killed by a bat. Edgar, can you please distract the bat? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank God. Let's just chill until I'm healed. I should use that more. Very nice that these people did not notice that one of their friends got assaulted by a dragon. Well, that man didn't see me. Okay. The font of seeing suggests this is a chamber for prayer. At the very least, they would not place this near potential distractions from their worship. Perhaps the monument's further in. This is it, then. I'll be but a moment. Keep watch of the entryway. On second thought, would you mind examining the murals on these walls while I look over this? At a glance, I can tell they're old, predating the founding of the Blessed, and the Children, in fact. We're not like to come here a second time. 'Twould behoove us to learn all we can. Mural appears to be very old. The rulers atop a throne attended by their subjects. This mural appears to be ancient. A warrior in the middle stands triumphant over what appears to be a creature of shadow. Other figures surround the warrior, rejoicing the victory. Mural appears to be fairly old. A knight shields himself and his comrades from encroaching darkness. The central figure is considerably faded. That one's the warrior of darkness and friends. Other warrior, or warrior of light, who then became warrior of darkness, and then I became warrior of darkness.
These paintings, they seem familiar. Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this. There was a man, a researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us
that one's
work
not
when we needed
Ardbert.
it. Slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was. But he had a good heart. He believed this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends. A tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds. But it seems he actually went and did it. Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it? Compared to the others. Or did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place. Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
Yeah, Warrior of Darkness who attacked me a couple of expansions ago. He's a ghost, and all of his friends are Sin Eaters now. I believe I now have everything needed to finish deciphering the tablet. Tell me, did the murals appear to be of any significance? Fictions of heroes, from Age of Gods, the Ronkan Empire, and immediately before the Flood. Very astute observations. Perhaps in another lifetime you could be the curator of antiquities. Though it has no bearing on the task at hand, perhaps that knowledge may prove itself to be useful in the future. Let's hurry to Slither Bow, the others are waiting. After we return, the two of you should rest a while. No doubt Runar would be eager to have you sample his cooking. As soon as I discover anything of import, you'll be the first to know. Nope, no, I didn't mean to use the teleport ticket. Oh well. The guard told me you left with Master Motoya to the Woven Oath. No sooner did you return than she locked herself away in her chambers without so much as a word. She knows how I worry when she leaves me without telling me. But she's safe, and that's all that matters. You must be hungry after such a journey. Why not have a seat there by the fire? Stew will be ready soon. I'm not sitting on a log, I'm just crouching on the ground.
Strange. The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer. We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Motoya and the others?
I tire of these games, Eorzea. Why do you pretend you cannot see it? The blessing may spare him the fate of becoming a Light Warden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. He is not as he was in the Source. Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all. I fear it was absorbed, that he has been suffused with their light.
Gosh, I wonder who she's talking about.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Eorzea, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed. Everything you claim to have seen. Did you?
Help! Someone help! The Ilmorans have come for us!
We're under attack!
Meanwhile, in Yulmore.
Lord Forthry, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say, how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous. Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling Warriors of Darkness. They have slain Sin-Eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers. So I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
Saving the world?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Light Wardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin-Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin-Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king, nay, a god. I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss.
I mean, there's a lot of people wanting for bliss outside the city gates.
Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need. Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin-Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power. But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome, and we will, once we eliminate the Sin-Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now, and the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making, or even 100?
You underestimate them, Lord Vorthri. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains, and I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you! So naive! So painfully predictable! Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense.
Oh no, you're telling me that this is a...
Insurrection will not be tolerated!
You're telling us this is a trap? We never knew. This whole thing was a distraction?
The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command. And you are no exception! What? How did he... Insolent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
Little big little baby, so angry.
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing. If you have come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands. By Lord Vorthri's decree, Raktika now falls under the governance of Yulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes. Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Yulmore's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthri has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith. You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the Warrior of Darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg, yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed Shadow at bay.
You have accepted the yoke of Yulmore to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for Woven Oath with all haste. We will leave you, but you may have time to prepare.
Woven Oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those zealots?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
And should we refuse?
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Yulmore, and dealt with as such.
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
Surely there's something we could do to help the Knights Blessed, isn't there? That Yulmore has gained a foothold here in these woods bodes ill for the Knights Blessed. The guard hath been afflicted with a most terrible and efficacious poison. We have attempted all manner of healing incantations. Alas, his condition remains unchanged. At present, we can but slow the poison's advance. I pray it will afford us sufficient time to find a cure. So why don't we have Nymphilia absorb a couple of Light Wardens? So, you know, we split the difference between us. How fareth the young guard? Poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present, there's naught we can do but try and ease his pain. Do not blame yourselves, my friends. All that can be done has been done. Even had we reached him sooner, it would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is a nigh impossible task. What are the rest of the Blessed? How have they taken the news of Yulmore's generous proposition? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose both them and the children. I considered a convocation of all Knights Blessed that we might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. Master Matoya, I'm truly sorry. We will not and cannot abandon our faith. But there is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done, and you have yet time to flee. I'd say just move to the Crystarium. I'm not wont to run from my troubles. In fact, with Bissing's arrival, I'm minded to take the offensive. The Yumoran's plight here plainly stems from a desire to protect the Light Warden. I say that we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness fall over the Raktika, they would have no cause to remain. All of which is rather easier said than done, unless, of course, you've finally deciphered the tablet. Yes, I have, as a matter of fact, and with it we can prepare everything we need to enter Yixmaja. What say you all? We need to act quickly, but I believe it can be done. We cannot deny our fate. But one course lieth before... What? But one course lieth before us. I'm not even tripping up on the Shakespearean shit. Well, we are villains, are we not? Good. I leave the blessed in your capable hands, Runar. Very well. I see no changing your mind. By all that is dark, I swear to keep the blessed safe. According to the tablet, we must first need to obtain a seal used to identify the allies of Ronka in times past. One seal should be waiting for us in a complex of underwater ruins not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not? And this should prove a simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of Lake Tutsi-Mekta. While you see to that, Minfilia and I will remain here to shore up Silderbao's defenses. Your aid would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, Eorzea is a astrologian now, and also hot. Okay. Did the Yulmorans take away the cool forest music? Okay, no, they didn't. I was gonna say, they're evil. How dare they? There you go. Ready for a swim? The seal we seek should be stored in a chamber somewhere inside the ruins beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted in the symbolism of Ronkan culture. The Ronkans sought to live in harmony with nature and considered certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in the pantheon was the snake, portrayed as the protector of wood, arbiter of life and death. Below it were the four others, equal in rank: the coral, the colbiri, the opo-opo, and the wolf. Characterized as bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony, respectively. To open the chamber containing the seal, the tablet states that one must pay due deference to the three of these beasts by placing one's palm on the monuments wrought in their image, and that this must be done in a specific sequence. My interpretation is correct. The order can be discerned from the three commandments which follow. Praise unto the snake, by its strength do our lands prosper. Be as Opo-Opo, rival thy kin, and all pass as all parts seek betterment, so too does the whole. Be as the wolf, move as one. Peace comes to all who seek harmony, be their kin. The tablet is not about the placement, size, or appearance of the monuments, alas. Hopefully all will become clear when you reach the bottom of the lake. Go safely. Okay. Snake, Opo-Opo, wolf. Snake, Opo-Opo, wolf. Snake? Oh, it's down. Aha. Is this the Opo-Opo? Is that an Opo-Opo? No, not coral. Okay, it is around here somewhere. Is there like an exit around here? Oh. Is that one Oppo Oppo? I think that one's Oppo Oppo? Yeah. Yes. Wolf. This looks more like a hippo. Door opens to reveal a pedestal upon which rests a medallion. You take this secure it inside your clothing. Did you find it? This medallion, it bears the owl insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt this is the seal of Ronka. Well done. We can begin our preparations to enter Ixmaja in earnest. It would suck if all of this is just conjecture and the people actually do not care about us. Oh, I gotta finish this quest to continue my dwarf friend quest. Bearing the seal, it should be possible to enter Ixmaja unmolested by the Guardians. I will go ahead to slither about and inform the others. When you have recovered from your exertions, meet with us in the cavern leading east side of the village. Good, you're here. Runar opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies Ixmaja, presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the Woods Protectors to find me when I last came here, and I expect them to fall upon us just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, that is no reason for us to let our guard down. Now we seek the Warden. Let us seek the Warden and put an end to this reign over this. Bleh. Let us seek the Warden and put an end to its reign over these woods.
would seem we have found them.
You trespass upon sacred ground! Begone!
Oh yeah, they fight in stilettos. We went over this.
Wait! We did not come to!
Tancred's really... Eorzea is really good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Fear him.
Stop! We mean you no harm.
Sister, is that...
We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
Well,
It appears to be genuine. Then perhaps there is yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us?
I love how Y'shtola is just the member of the
But
Scions
if
who's
it
like...
affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
Just the quickest to be like, she takes no bullshit. Also, yeah, no, here we have the seal of an empire that hasn't existed for ages. I don't know, I feel like there should be other ways for these people to determine whether or not you're friends that does not involve going and getting a seal from an empire that no longer exists, and therefore how can you actually have ties to it? No, stop, go away! Again, I just want to vibe to the forest music. We have the seal that we may confirm its authenticity. I found this in some ruins. Is the coupon still valid? Straight to the point, I see. Very well. There's no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It's a proper size, and its weight by its weight is plain. It was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 3,000 years we have waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Almich, chieftainess of the Fanau. I am Uimet, her younger sister. Simet, pleasure. We are beginning to lose hope that you would come. Oh, it's like a prophecy thing? I beg your pardon. These are troubled times for my people. Though I can but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired after your journey. Come, take your ease. If you'd like, I would show you about the village, though I must warn you, it's a long way down to the forest floor, so do watch your step. As long as I'm not in combat, I'll only be reduced to 1 hit point. It's fine. This way, what's your name? Missing? That's a common name nowadays? How times change. I digress. Come, be sure to watch your step. Tilmet. They're all just Met names. It was one of them. Are there boys here, or is it purely girls? Is this one a boy? Nope. Wait, no, are you a boy? You are also in stilettos. Nope. Again, warrior nation, but you wear stilettos. Like, come on. I mean, to be fair, put in an apostrophe, it actually would be a Makote name. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the palace guard which served under the last emperor, and to this day, we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of his eminence before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath all, and thus will Ronka live on. By his command we have remained at the Raktika Greatwood, guardians of Ronka's ruins, and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust his mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We V's would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We were also the fiercest fighters, and there are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light claimed dominion over the land, but now, Thanau is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle by year. Before long, there'll be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe that we are the allies for whom you've waited? You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I have begun to think that you would never come. Sister. We are glad of your presence here in the Greatwood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. We met. Do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would be... How old are you exactly? Just stares at her. Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abominations you seek. We have leave to speak with other V's, then? But of course. Then we should split up and acquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it while there is yet time to act. Hang on a second. Aetheryte. I'm interested though, because they're talking about how the king left his decree. So I'm like, was the king a boy, Vera? Because I thought that it was a very matriarchal society. So it's interesting to me that they'd have a king. There's a Light Warden. I cannot say I ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins and nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. King Kong? Oh, it really is a long drop. Oh hey, there's one who don't have net last names. An outsider, but how? By the gods, allies of the Empire, my sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. Was the warden, it was the warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, once told me of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Pharaoh, she lived in a village near Raktika Falls until it was destroyed by sin-eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger, for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. That's not a house. Light Warden? No, I've not seen it, but I've witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters. How they are wont to hunt in packs and carry their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden's a grotesque, corpulent thing waiting patiently for its minions to bring it its next meal. Hello. It is not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you'd ask of me. Fortunately, the answer is no. I've not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. Afraid the others were able to provide what I could not. Near Raktika Falls? Why was I not told of this? I think I know why it's never been spotted on our patrols. I've never heard of Raktika Falls, but I can assume it lies deep within the woods of Yxmaja. Which is so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rebel, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost, thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There's perhaps one way to enter, though it would be a great peril to you and your companions. The Catania Ravel, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First, we must go to the Camul Astrophilis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Catania Ravel can be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting, that we might not be tempted. The means to do so were withheld from us. But we can show you the way, and the rest will be up to you. It would seem we have our work cut out for us, shall we? We've no time to waste. Let's be about it then. If that's your wish. It is my duty to escort you. While we attempt to attend to matters in the Camul Astropolis, I would ask that you and your sisters accompany Urianger and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Raktika Falls, 'tis yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would not behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. We met Siamet. I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, doubt not but that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. We seek lies in the heart of the Camula Astropolis. Unfortunately, it too was sealed shut by orders of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I'll show you the way. You're able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lies the Morning Stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the Guardians of Raktika. Beyond them is the Great Pyramid of Unksner, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments are themselves keys to opening a pyramid, but I don't know how. That's for you to discover. Another puzzle! Wonderful. I would have a closer look. It's indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing, it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These captured all depictions of the divine beast mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they open the way to the pyramid in a like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up the area and search for clues. The ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. It may be best to transcribe them all if they're as numerous as you say. Better that than to risk overlooking something. The transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in wrong conscript. No matter, you will employ a different approach. Impressions. I thought to use clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We'll start at the base of the pyramids. You begin at the top. When you have finished, return here, and I will translate your findings. Parkour. Parkour. There we go. We're fine. So many inscriptions, I scarcely know where to start. Parkour, parkour, there we go. Parkour. Okay. Can I just... Actually, can I just run up this... Do I need to parkour? I do need to parkour. But is it easier on a chocobo? Nope. It's not easier on a chocobo. It's just as annoying on a chocobo. Is that thing an enemy, or is it just a... Can I... Meh? There you go. Okay. Trust you make good use of your play tablets? Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hints as to the solution of the puzzle. Focusing instead on how to proceed having solved it, your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I'd assume the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Almet and I were able to gather, this is but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with ether. The question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Yeah. Alright, ether should prove to be a trap more capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Which statue will it be? Can I hear the riddle one more time? Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. The coral statue? Pray this works. Seems you were mistaken. I'd rather not do that again. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear, mark the crown, heed its call, avert the... I don't know what the... Oh! There's shit that I can... Okay. You notice it's facing away from the coral statue. Coral and statue... Those statues are not looking at each other. It's facing south towards the woods. North towards the Great Pyramid. Mark the crown. You notice facing towards the wolf statue. Facing towards the Opo Opo statue. So these two are not looking at each other. These two are looking at... So the ones there, the ones at the end are looking at each other. The wolf and the Opo Opo are looking at each other. The owl and the serpent are looking in opposite directions. And the owl was the crown. And it's looking towards the thing. I think it's the owl? Mark the crown? Oh my god. Sir. I'm doing a D&D puzzle. Can you please... I think the owl, right? Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. Yeah, so the owl is looking towards the pyramid, which is where you want to go. The other one, avert thy gaze, forever fall, is the ones who aren't looking at each other are wrong. The ones who are coming together are wrong. The ones that's pointing to leave away is wrong. So it's the owl. The aether's been absorbed. You really do have a talent for these things. The way should be clear now. Come, let us... Someone approaches. Sister. Simon. What are you doing here? What's happened? Eorzea soldiers, they've entered Yxmaja. Eorzea soldiers? And what are the blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Eorzea had little interest in Slitherbow or its people. According to our scouts, the general and his men made all haste for the gate to Yxmaja upon finding it. Together with Thancred, Yumet and some of the others have engaged them at the border. We will return and assist Yumet as once. They are not to set foot near the ruins of Fanau. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can, understood? Yes, sister, be careful. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect you Eorzea to move so swiftly. But we have come too far to turn back now. Time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. So, this will lead us to the falls? Or... this will lead us to a thing that will lead us into the falls. I forget specifically how many steps we have before we get to the Light Warden. That bird has a face on its crotch. I don't like it. The switch should be through these doors in the confessional of Tupasa the Elder, but why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that the only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue? Strange indeed. The second statue was likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Allnet, take the chamber to the south. Missing, take to one to the east. I'll search the chamber to the west. So, like, I feel like these statues have something to do. Are these... Okay, I thought that was a companion cube for a second. No, Crotchbird, go away! Not a fan. I'm just walking around here hitting tab a bunch, hoping that it will auto-select the thing that I need. Am I supposed to drop through here? No, this is back to the entrance. The sign of the statue, it has to be around here somewhere. Will one of you give me a clue? Okay, I was going around mashing tab. Oh wait, am I supposed to parkour? Can I? No. Okay, fuck it. I'm Googling. The quest is called Mi Casa Tu Pasa. No, okay. Where do I find the owl statue? Oh, right there. Okay, cool. We're good. Gotta love when it's not specifically... It's everywhere. Is that it? Statue, you found it. Looks light enough. We but need to return to the altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing of these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I see the strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life. A trap, then, for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return to its rightful place. Precisely, caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask that you deliver the statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would be more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. Okay. Alright then, we meet you at the door to the confessional. Deliver the owl statue to the altar. You have 2 minutes to complete the task. Should you fail, return to the starting location. Begin anew. Be wary of attacks from enemies that will sap your strength. I'm totally solving this on my own. I am absolutely not looking at a guide that's already mapped out where all of the statues are looking, so you know the optimal route. That would be cheating. And cheating's for losers. You successfully delivered the statue to the altar. Yeah, I'm using the echo. Statue's returned, but was it enough? I believe it was. I can see ether flowing into the door now. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps for the ruins. Well done. I can't go this way. I wonder if it'll be a dungeon. You're one step from entering the Catania rabble, but I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial, the path forward will open to you. A path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always take such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies? Let's end this. While the time is yet on our side. Legend of the Not So Hidden Temple. Okay, hang on. I loved. I'm just gonna save that. I need to send that to my brother. My brother and I love Legends of the Hidden Temple so goddamn much. That's wonderful. Before you enter, I tell you the trial awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. The most dangerous, the most potent being warrants of displacement, they may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we find ourselves. Maybe I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. The sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. Oh, it's not a dungeon. Olmec sounds close enough to Olmec, yeah. For the Eorzea, gain any ground. Do you see those sentinels? It to curse any who enter the pyramid. It's said to be seen to them as be seen by death. Orb? Orb? Oh. Sister, can you hear me? The two soldiers have broken through our defenses. Follow them. They are not to reach this temple, understood? A pair of soldiers somehow made it past my sisters, no doubt on their way here. All the more reason we should hurry, then. This movement is somehow different than before. Metal Gear. Yep. There's a pattern to their movement. Yes, there is, Y'shtola. I've already learned it. Oh, hello. Large lads. How do we get around them? I'll draw their attention with a glamour. You'll not last long. The moment they're distracted, we must run with all haste. Made it. Click orb. Teleportation device. This should end well. No turning back. Almond, can anyone hear me? This is a Pokemon puzzle! It's sent to separate chambers. This mist, poison, and it's nullified by magic. The markings on the floor, I think they show the way out. Yeah, I've played Pokemon before. This is gonna... Oh, no. This will let me... This gets me over here. And then I can go here. And then we go here. Fuck. But you two have to keep moving. I'm working on it, Y'shtola. Okay. Yeah. And then we go back here. And then we go here, and then here. Somehow we're still in one piece. That means a little to the others if we do not hurry. Oh no, Indiana Jones? What was that noise? Indiana Jones! Da 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 da. Da 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 this one. I think I can make it. Yeet. Well, there's no going back now. I pray it's not much further. They've reached the temple. I fear they're too fast for us. Be careful of the traps inside. We're nearly there. It's unheard of for anyone to outpace the V's. What is this man who comes after you? Could be Ranjit? If so, we have precious little time. The door, wonderful. I can but imagine what awaits us inside. Oh, hi.
Away with you! Here I come! No holding back!
How did you, like, I understand that, like, you're a badass, but, like, there was only one way into this area.
And that! And this!
It's not going nowhere. We're doing fine. Okay. Orb.
It seems to be working.
Come at me, you discount Xenos.
I think not.
General, hold on!
Huh?
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor. Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
I'm just gonna yeet him off the edge Sparta style. Yep.
General?
Oh.
Do not fail.
Oh no, Y'shtola is
noble.
totally dead again for the 4th time.
Is everyone all right? What in the...
Eorzea! At once! Down with you!
Is that rescue? Can you cast rescue on people who are unwilling?
Where is Y'shtola?
Thankfully, Ranjik's cohorts have the good sense to fall back. We bet should be here soon with words from Fanau. We should hold our position here until she arrives. They went in the square hole! I want to continue until I get to the dungeon. And I think I will, but give me 1 second. I'm gonna BRB. Actually, no, I'm just gonna... I'm hungry. Now you still get to be alone with 2 enemies. I think I'm going to make myself some noms. I might not do a stream tomorrow morning. Depends on what time my body feels like waking up tomorrow. But I think I might just go further for tonight. So for now, BRB. I have chicken tendies now. Guys, why do you look so sad? Have you not seen the Dawn Trail trailer? Please tell me you know where that hole might lead out. If that hole might lead out into the woods somewhere. Were there another means of exiting the temple, there's no question that we would know of it. But I fear that's a little consequence, for we have all tried to mark the depths of the pit and failed. To fall from such a height. Sister, I come bearing news. The Eorzea soldiers and the children have fled Eorzea. Something. Unfortunately, a number of the blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. When we believed to be their order was found in Eorzea, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fanau in treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other blessed will not last long without an antidote. We must act quickly. If you use a spare vial, Minfilia and I can deliver it to the blessed Silderbow. You and Eorzea should return to Fanau and tend to the wounded villager there. What about Y'shtola? She knows how to teleport. I know it seems callous of us to leave, but she left it in the hole for a reason. We have to save the blessed, whatever it takes. And we already know that she can teleport. Canonically, she can teleport. This is now remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Let not Y'shtola's sacrifice be in vain. To Fanau. Yes, sacrifice. She is totally dead. She is absolutely gone. In the same way Gosetsu is 100% dead. Yeah, but she had to use the spell that was a really fast teleport that didn't take her to Aetherite. I'm just saying, she has a way out of the hole. She has to deal with Ranjit, but, like, she has a way out of the hole. And also they're like, oh man, she fell from such a height. And it's like, she's a cat. She'll land on her feet. Gravity doesn't apply. Heavens forfend, Runar. It was he who forestalled the Eomoran's procession, and in so doing affording the time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote. Use. What do you want me to do? I'm not trying to discard it. I'm trying to use. There we go. I imagine they do. Runar appears visibly pain. Perhaps he requires another dose of medicine. Medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back into his cheeks. But here the worst hath passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister to him forthwith. I prithee, I shall attend to Runar's ministrations. Y'shtola, my friend who is totally dead now. The fall, it absolutely killed her.
Runa, thank goodness.
Now let me auto advance so I can eat my chicken nuggies.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbow, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did. We would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbow.
I must. Where am I?
Ixmaya, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe.
All of us,
We realized
yes.
where the soldiers were headed. We knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
She's totally dead. Most marketable character in 14. She's dead now. She's just out of the franchise. It sucks. She would have had a great time in Dawn Trail. I can't say for certain, but it was she who secured the antidote.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya?
She's in the hole. Oh god. Hang on. I want to fucking...
No. No. No, that cannot be.
Yeah. I need to end the... okay, hang on. Let me... Where's Master Matoya, you ask?
Tom, have you seen my copy of the greatest movie of all time?
17 again?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it fell in the hole.
What hole? Oh my god! What is that?
There's a hole.
Yeah, I can see that. What's it doing there?
Well, I woke up this morning. Then there was a hole.
What are you going to do about it?
I put a rug over it. Yeah, it fell in the hole.
Should we call the police or something?
Oh yeah, I called the police, yeah.
Well, where are they?
In the hole.
Where is your girlfriend? Tom, where is your girlfriend?
She's at work.
Oh. Where's she work?
In the hole.
God! How deep even is this thing?
That was my favorite mug. Now it's in the hole.
Tom, do you even know what this is? Like, for all we know, it could be an interdimensional wormhole, or a gateway to hell, or Tom? Tom? Tom!
Hey, what's up? I got a snack.
Tom, will you please take this seriously? What was that?
Hole person.
Where did it come from? Right, the hole. Yeah. Dude, why are you being so calm about this?
I'm more worried about the space octopus.
What space octopus?
That one. Oh, here it is. Oh, shit.
New t-shirts available at shockrobot.com. Buy them if you don't want chilly nipples. Ooh, those are cold.
Okay, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Master Matoya's in the hole.
Why would she do such a thing?
Where's my water bottle?
Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
He's seen the Dawn Trail trailer.
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Exarch? Oh. Shit.
Oh, look who it is. Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
Want to toss Emmett Selk into a hole?
Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
Yep, she's totally dead. 100% dead.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
All of this, God, we're remembering her so hard because it was so
You have something
impactful.
on your mind. What is it?
This death of hers that is very real. After she fell, there was a powerful gust of wind as if from nowhere.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Flow.
Oh yeah, she did the thing.
The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect. Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination. I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Again,
then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her. Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
Now then, if I'm off to fetch her for you, I would require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the live stream, and by we I mean you. To that end, I'll give you this, an ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out in the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance with the live stream. Once you've found a likely spot, all you need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. Blessed by the dark, there is yet hope. And loath to trust him, I suppose we have no choice, for now at least. Could it truly be within his power to pluck his shoulder from the life stream as he claimeth? 'Tis a feat beyond even the greatest practitioners of the arcane, yet if you would attempt it, we cannot well stand in his way. You think you can bring her back? Whoop. Relieved to know he's an acquaintance of yours, though I see you are not close. If he should displease you, we'd be happy to deal with him. Confess, I do not fully understand what's happening here, but I gather we were right to bring this man to you. We found him asleep in the shade of a tree near the ruins. A fine way to behave when one's companions are in dire straits. Emmett does have, like, this baby face thing going on. Get down. I'm on the wrong side of the... Don't care. Can I please? No, rock. Oh wait, nope. That's not in the orange circle. Okay, it had the arrows, so I was in not the correct spot.
Yes, this place should serve well enough. Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate. Now then, what color was her soul again? Ah, there you are.
Is she naked again?
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Oh, okay. Glamour close onto her.
Y'shtola, are you all right?
I'm double blind now.
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're all right. I had nearly given up hope.
They have a thing?
Please, Runa, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this?
Vibes?
Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved.
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel. You had better not have explored its depths without me.
I wouldn't have known where to start.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to my eye, but as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. Says the Archbringer of Chaos. Flattery will get you nowhere, dear boy. But seriously, we Asians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it's man who tends to them, he who reaps the bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, it will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. We mustn't keep your friends waiting. My apologies for having put you all in through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Catania Ravel and put the Light Warden to the sword. I told you I'd tire of these inane arguments. Shouldn't you be getting ready to slay the next Light Warden or something? With the Eorzeans gone, your companions now returned. I think it's best that you now go before they can regroup. With the magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxnir, the entrance to the Catania Ravel should now be open. Before we leave, Eorzea, did you discover anything that may suggest the Light Warden hides elsewhere? Nay, though we have but little time before the Eorzeans' most unwelcome arrival, we scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the people with the one called Coral. Having hearkened to her tale, it's my judgment that the Sin Eater, which her late mother did espy, was indeed the being we seek, and that it most likely resided in the vicinity of the Raktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our Cori hath sought out a new sanctuary, and given the considerable difficulty we now face in reaching the falls, we may be certain that it hath not been disturbed by man. Then our course is clear. We must navigate the Catania Ravel and make for Raktika Falls. Although you see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Catania Ravel is the oldest, most sacred of our temples, the accumulated knowledge of all the empires said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours, Sallies of Ronka, you are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every ilm of it once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he'd be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, though the way is open, it'll still be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there. Head east and you'll find a path of azure flowers leading to the Ravel. I wish you safe passage through its halls. There's a nutkin! Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you'll return safely. The Knights Blessed need you. But you needn't worry, Runar. I shall return and bring with me a long-awaited gift one of the Knights Blessed will truly treasure, now and forevermore. Now, let us away. Lest you doubt, I won't be helping you to battle with the Light Warden. To accompany you thus far is quite taxing enough. Now, if you've no further questions... Are there any other Ascians here in the first? Not a single one. Happily, I'm quite content to mingle with the masses. And even if I did crave the company of my own kind, one might say we're understaffed at present. There are no strict rules governing how we work, though that has not been without consequences. In the beginning, we were each responsible for a shard, and free to do as we wished, but Eorzea's impetuous temperament showed us the folly in that. Is Eorzea... Doesn't have any of the story impact until Heaven's Word. Eorzea and Labria confronted the warrior blood at the bottom of the Eorzea chemical research facility. After being overwhelmed by the warrior's strength and fully reactivated blessing, they fused into Ascian Prime, who was defeated and separated. Eorzea suggesting they flee. Warrior of Light trapped her in a shard of white Orsite before using immense powers of the Eye of Nidhogg to shatter the crystal, destroying Eorzea for good. Okay. We killed them. I thought that we killed La Habrea. Didn't we kill La Habrea? His wiki page has something in it for Endwalker. I'm not going to read. In light of her failings, we took to working in tandem as solution demanded. Mitron and Logif were supposed to take care of the first, of course. Alas, they were slain by the champions of this realm shortly before the flood. Expendable though they were, I found them quite useful. But that's a tale for another time. And the two we just mentioned, La Habrea, Nabriala, Zigiorum, and one more Ascian dealt with at this point. Plus the two other that were background characters that he just mentioned. Reveal the agent flowing through the door. Gentle push may be all that's required. Our efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard. We know not what waits us inside. Catania Ravel now accessible. I should pass out. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I may or may not be live tomorrow. It depends on how sleepy I am. Let's raid Marina Tentacles because she's been raiding me. So let's go ahead and do that. Thank you guys for hanging out. Potentially I'm live tomorrow morning. If not, maybe I'll be live Saturday morning. If not, maybe I'll be live Sunday morning. I exist in a quantum state of will be streaming. Maybe it's the morning, maybe it's the evening, who knows? I'm crazy and unpredictable like that. Raid message you found the missing persons. If you're on YouTube, it's twitch.tv/marinatentacles. Until next time, I'll be seeing y'all later.